Hey guys, David here. It's been a while. I haven't posted a video, haven't put anything out recently for like last month or so. Not for lack of trying. Just been really busy with the game and making a lot of improvements and changes, but I won't get into much detail on that. But we're back now. I'm going to be posting a lot more often now that we've got kind of a big chunk of improvements and we're now really deep into one of our working pipelines, so that's the aim, at least. I can't promise anything though. But yeah, this video is basically just to give you guys a little update as to where we are and where we're at. A lot has changed, mainly improvements, and we've now started to implement some of the features we were talking about earlier, like motion warping and motion matching for the parkour animations. So yeah, without getting into too much detail, I'm just gonna run you through all that real quick. So one of the first things we did, we moved to UE5. It's just better. I could sit here and explain to you all the positives, things like Lumen and all that, but it just is better with better tools and more features. So we moved to UE5. It was a bit of a headache, but we kind of decided like the little headache now compared to big headache later. So we moved to UE5. What else? We made a new map. Now, obviously, we had an old map that I made. It has a special place in my heart, but it was time for it to go because it was boring seeing the same old clips there. And for me, developing that map as well, I was so sick of it, I can't lie to you. So we thought it was time for a new one. And also some experimentation, created a couple little intermediary maps. We ended up deciding to recreate the National Theatre level. So one of our super talented 3D artists, Nathan, he put together the National Theatre building. I did the environment, kind of recreate the streets, the trees, all that environment stuff, and then Dado put the finishing touches on with the post-processing and lighting and everything. And then yeah, we made a National Theatre Riverside. So if any of you guys that are London-based should recognize it, hopefully. And yeah, if you actually want, send us a picture of you in the game and then you in Riverside. We'll compare, see how accurate it is. But yeah, really love the new level. We just wanted to give a place for the backers and the people trying out the demo, and for us while developing it as well, to just feel like we're somewhere real, because it just makes everything feel so much more real, which parkour is. So yeah, we also I think the main change, and I'll discuss with you guys really, is the introduction of motion warping. So from our last time we played the STORROR, last time we really had the game together, we found that it was super hard. Like, it was hella hard to make a jump. Let's be honest. Like, I struggled, and I'm making the game, and it's because we didn't have any motion warping in place at the time. And motion warping is basically just kind of like warping and moving the character to the right height based on the object you want to jump over. So we kind of implemented motion warping / matching to select the best animation, or the jump animation or parkour move animation, based on how fast you're going, how high you need to jump, the distance from the obstacle and whatnot. And yeah, now we're able to select different animations to play based on these factors, and then adjust the character and warp the character to fine tune it so that you'll keep on passing over the wall at the perfect height every time. Like I said, currently there's no bail system in place, and no failure system in place, and this is something that we're currently looking into. So there'll be a lot of streams and other devlogs where we discuss this, and we're trying out different ways to try and implement it, but that's ongoing. So currently you can't fail, which I guess for some is quite fun, because the main thing we wanted from this version was just to get people starting to put moves together and just have fun playing it and, you know, testing out different animations. And it's cool because with the motion matching, there is I think like 62 different cat passes you can do. And with the warp as well, at this stage, you know, no cat pass is the same, because with the motion matching coupled with the warping, coupled with different speeds and trajectories and whatnot, there's no way you're going to recreate this exact same cat pass. So that's already cool. And the other animations, there's like 1 or 2 of them. But hopefully with more motion capture data, more coverage and some more time, we're aiming to have hundreds of each. So that's just a work in progress, and that'll keep improving. And then we're going to start looking, me and Dado, at incorporating some AI into it in selecting the best animation to play to make it that much more scalable. So, but we'll have loads of streams and devlogs all about that, so I won't touch too much on that. What else is there? Yeah, we added a new mode, which is the tutorial. Yeah, basically, I thought, so I came up with the idea with having sort of like, if you guys ever played GTA, if you're under 18, you shouldn't have, but if you guys ever had, one of the first missions, you kind of follow, your player is Franklin, you follow an NPC around, and you kind of get in a car with him and he tells you to drive around and sort of not. And I always thought those kind of tutorials are really intuitive. So I was like, well, let's do something similar and let's get the players actually feeling like they're not alone in this world. So we added Drew into the game, and he kind of takes you around the tutorial, shows you what's what, guides you on to jump and how to move and how to do the different parkour moves, how to do counter plants, spins, 360 spins, and then you actually race against him in a time trial, which is cool, to be fair. So yeah, that's basically the gist of what we're doing with the new mode. And you can like save your game, so it saves your progress in the tutorial. So a lot of improvements and general like system changes that just better life cycle of the game. It's just better to play in general. Couple camera changes in terms of and HUD changes. We have really sleek HUD cues now, so rather than these I remember we used to have like billboards that used to showcase the moves to do, and now we have really cool, sleek, sexy HUD cues changes and stuff like that. So that's another cool factor. I'm worried this is taking too long. I don't want to bore anyone, so pretty much that's the bulk of the changes made. If I missed anything, you'll see it if you try out the game, or you'll see it when in the devlogs or whatnot. But yeah, that's the main changes that we've done so far. I'm gonna just throw a couple more clips as I'm talking. I would have thrown in clips of the backers playing the game, playing the control demo, testing things out, and us playing it and testing things out, and I'll throw 1 or 2 at the end as well. But yeah, if you guys want it back so you guys can have access to this, the link will be in the bio. If you have any questions or, you know, anything, just leave a comment below. I check this pretty much every day, so I'll be seeing it all the time. Also, so will Dado, and someone will reply to you. We can have a chat about anything really. And yeah, Discord link in the bio too, and Instagram, Twitter, whatever, all the other socials and whatnot. And yeah, so stay tuned. Hopefully I'm going to be way more regular on this. I'll get back to posting regular devlogs and whatnot. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace.